So, right now, I'm trying out for the very, very first time, so I hope it's going well. I'm not sure yet if it is. Pop voice. Can't really see it, I guess. Well, it says pop voice right on there. And what it is, it's a lavalier mic, which is the type of microphone that they would use in a news broadcast, where it has a clamp or clip that it clips to your whatever you're wearing. It is also supposed to help with wind noise. And it comes with 2 extra little wind protectors. There's a name for them, I don't remember it. It also comes with another adapter here that you can, if the one that's hooked, all it really is a microphone, a cord, and then a plug into your phone. That's all it is. Same plug that you put your headphones in. It's the exact same plug you plug this puppy in. Smartphones are smart. They'll figure it out. Housekeeping. Plum cake. It's gonna be weird, but I'm gonna do it anyhow. Have you guys ever checked this out? I don't know if you can see it. It's right here. Oh, might as well open her up, right?
You want to create a stunning website?
No.
I've already done it.
Yeah?
With Wix.
Oh.
Let me show you how it's done.
Nah. Have you heard or watched this?
Tonight I wanted to do something very old school, something cozy, simple. So we're going to do just a simple whisper, chit chat. And I'm going to use a little candy.
Wait, where are the microphone?
Years ago, so. And this type of whisper videos with a candle and a little candy, with the creator just expressing their thoughts.
I love this. I'm not making fun of her at all. I could watch this all day and night. In fact, my wife caught me watching her, so
So I wanted to do
I'm in trouble.
something like
I was
that
already in
too.
trouble. So.
Plus, we didn't talk for a very long time, what it seems.
No talking.
So, people doing something mundane.
Oh, sorry. You can't see her real well, can you? Let me help you out here.
Always makes everything more cozy and
Certainly does. Certainly does.
welcoming in a way.
Subscriber, Briar.
The chit chat will also go into color. And I bought this book in my surgery scholars and rock. And I really fell in love with it.
Christian Jeffries, thanks for your VR.
Self-therapy. Just kind of help myself to ease my mind. And I did already 1 page.
I love this. I can watch this. I gotta stop though because I will watch it all day. That's enough of that. That's something though, right? At first, it's a bizarre thing, and I was having this conversation with my wife. It's gonna be TMI. This might be a TMI. I'm gonna put this TMI on the thing. As long as my mic's, I should check to see if my mic's working. TMI, oof, maybe not. I gotta go for the gusto. If you're working, it's kismet. It's supposed to happen. It's actually not that big of a deal now that I think of it. But when I was younger, a teenager, if I would have heard this, it would have sparked a rage inside of me that is, looking back on it, scary and stupid, but it would happen, and I couldn't really, I felt at that time like I couldn't even control it. So if there was anything ever like really calm and soothing and like a whisper, I would get this like, oh, it was bizarre. I still don't know why. You know, I'm not sure why. And now I love it. Oh my God, I'm like, in heaven. Ah. ASMR, I think that's what they call it. Yeah, ASMR.
Link to this online too if you wish. I already did this zebras. Yes, zebras is super.
Okay, that was creepy. And a little bit of TMI there, because maybe that's weird, right? I mean, it is weird, obviously. I mean, a whispering person shouldn't. Shouldn't enrage anyone. I did have other rage issues growing up, though. So that was not a solitary thing, unfortunately. Man, I'm 42. And I want to say it took me into my late 30s, mid to late 30s, to control it completely. Not completely, but to really get a good grasp on it. That's sad, right? Like, that's a long time of living with this constant anger, and you don't even know why it is there and how it's going to come out. And looking back at it, I know why. I mean, I know bits of why it would be there, but and the primary reason would be just stuffing everything down at all times, at all costs, no matter what. If it felt negative or painful or whatever, it would stuff it down hardcore. Years of that. And so I got on, I wouldn't, I was anti-medication, didn't want to go on it, blah, blah, blah. Well, I'm just the opposite now. Because I started a medication that the doctor described it beautifully. He said, okay, Mark, this is how this is going to go down. Right now, you have a wick like this, right? No, all right, gentlemen, let's just say I have a wick like this. So when my wick goes down, I get angry. I lose it. It's like losing it. Like, oh, you're fine. Ooh, you're losing it, lose it, and you lost it. So if you take this medicine, it takes your wick from here and it doubles it. So you can handle all of that. And now you have full amount of where you used to be. And now you can go that. And by that time, you should be able to either walk away, diminish the situation, or something like that. And it's true. It worked like a miracle. And the funny thing is that it wasn't placebo, because it wasn't working. It didn't work for a long time, months. I was like, this is bullshit. Like, why am I doing this? It's costing me money. It's not good for my body. Cheers. Oh, also I bought a, okay, so I'm buying all this generic stuff cheap, right? Because it's Black Friday, so everything that was cheap is beyond cheap now. Hence the lav, also the tripod that this is on now. Woo, that's pretty sweet, right? Tripod was $11.99, and it feels like it's titanium. It's not, obviously, but it feels like it's titanium. It's really cool. It's very light, which is good and bad. Good take around, grab, and go. Difficult if it's windy outside. But you put a little dirt or sand in a Ziploc, Ziploc bag, dirt, rocks, whatever, and then you put it on the center and the inside of the tripod in the center, and it weighs it down. So I worked in television for a number of years doing this. Not in front of the camera, but behind the camera. Oh man, I love the plum cake. You know what I've been noticing is that when it gets to the end of the bowl of the plum cake, it tastes like Christmas Eve fireplace. You're literally face into the fire, not face into the fire, but you know, you're behind the screen and what have you, but you're getting that, you can hear the embers cracking. You nailed a little too much. Oh gosh, yeah, but seriously, Christmas, or like a fireplace on Christmas Eve night. Beautiful, love it. Derek Tant, Derek Tant is, he's getting into board games, which is awesome. He bought a bunch of board games, and every one that he bought was brilliant. He bought King of Tokyo. My family played that. Well, my friends, drunk, and I would play it. That's how it started, and we found out it was such a family-friendly game and so fun. It would have to be probably like 12 and up, but brilliant. Maybe not even 12 and up. My daughter was much younger, but she's smart like her dad, so I'm totally joking. But it's an awesome game. He also got zombie dice, which I never played, but I can picture it. It's got a red cup with a zombie on it and the dice there, and I think it's a Steve Jackson game if I'm not mistaken. Who also makes Munchkin, all the Munchkins. He doesn't make Flux, which is also a fun game. He also got Cards Against Humanity, which is, yeah, awesome. If you've never played Cards Against Humanity and you do have a sense of humor that can be rocked and you enjoy that, then yes, that's a game that you should play. It's apples to apples, but dirty. And a lot of fun. I would say you need at least 3 people to play, but it would be fun just reading the cards back and forth too, because it's ridiculous. Got another one too, I can't remember, but it's a good one that I own, one that I thought was good for all of them. He's got, yeah, so cool. That's awesome. Can't wait to hear if they play it or, you know, how it went. Sometimes the games like that can be intimidating because the rule book isn't a Milton Bradley Monopoly, you know, 2-page flip-flop, be done with it. It's a little bit more reading. But man, when you get it, you realize how simple, basic, and you're like, oh, okay, so it's just like a step or two above and beyond Monopoly or Stratego or whatever. So it takes those games that are ho-hum games, you know, and then that kind of expands on them. So, I don't know. Highly recommend it. If you're not a gamer, get into it, damn it. One thing I've never done is LARP, live action role play. And I am a big enough nerd that I will totally LARP. I will be a professional LARPer if I could.